zodiacs. I've divided the zodiac signs into groups just to make it easier for you to access your own directly without going through a million. Okay, so okay, before I get started, I just want to inform everyone that you are welcome, you are more than welcome to book a personal reading. Okay, if you want to know any details, any personal information about your life, about any situation that you are going through, you are more than welcome to get a personal reading. Okay, you can send me a message in my messenger. Okay, whether it's here prophetic readings on my personal account, or you can use my email. Okay, the details are on the pinned post. There is a pinned post, the first post that you see, okay, on my page. It is there. It gives you the details of the costs. Okay, it gives you the link to my YouTube channel, whatever you desire, it is right there. Okay, so yeah, so please take the messages that resonate. Anything that doesn't resonate, please just leave it, let it go. If it doesn't feel like it's not everything is going to be directly about you, but if you feel like it's all about you, that's okay too. Okay, so I am definitely going to get started. Let's see, were there any other details? Nope, there was nothing else that I wanted to say. Okay, so we're going to start. I'm going to do them according to their bornness, when they were born, their star signs. So we know that the first fire sign is Aries. Okay, so I'm going to do Aries first. So we're going to start with Aries. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm doing a night shift today. Okay, I'm doing like a late reading because yay. Okay, so here we have Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords. And then we also have King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see, what does our little chart have? So Four of Swords. Okay, so overall theme, they're saying for number 4, this will speak about your stability. Okay, stability. And then Four of Swords, it talks about, so Four of Swords, rest. So stable foundation, but you are going to be building a very stable foundation for yourself, um, for your family, for the loved ones, those who support you. Okay. Relationships with your partners, the kind of man or woman you would date, which is generally toxic, or your friendships were toxic, maybe your family members were toxic. Okay, but you're in a position to change that cycle, to change that for yourself. Okay. um, and I'm also hearing rest. With the word rest, I'm also hearing you I'm going to stay strong. I'm going to have, believe, I can change them. You can't change anyone. You can't convince people to change. You can only help those who help themselves. Okay, so that's very important for you to remember that. So right now, it's important to know that you can only change yourself. You can only change your situation. Okay, so that you have stability, so that you have security. Okay, so it's very important, for you to release and let go of people who don't serve you anymore. Okay, so the numbers that are showing up for you is fours. Okay, you could be seeing 444. Okay, I'm seeing here 13. So your birthday could be on the 13th of Aries season, or the 4th of Aries season, or you expecting an event or something could be happening for you, on the fourth month of the year, which is April. um, your life path number could be number 4. Okay, but look, so these people who made you feel like you were not good enough, these toxic relationships that kept you in a toxic and karmic cycle. Okay, so this is where you put that down. These are not relationships you're gonna fight for anymore. This is where you're gonna put your weapons down, and you are literally, because now the weapons that you were using to fight for the relationship, they were taking those weapons and stabbing you, on your back. They were stabbing your back. So I'm also hearing you probably been going through a lot of betrayals, hence you didn't have that stability. You feel anxious, it doesn't feel make you feel safe, let it go. Family, friends, anything, let it go. Don't put yourself in situations where you sacrifice yourself anymore. You don't need to sacrifice yourself. You are more than enough. When you are at peace, when you are at rest, you are your best self. Your calm state is everything, because fire doesn't know when to stop burning. so calm. Look at this. Then, so this is the position you need to put yourself in. Maybe even when you meditate, maybe you should do more meditation. Just find a routine to calm yourself. Sometimes when you're feeling angry, upset, out of control, just put yourself in a calm state, okay? Go outside, be in touch with the sun, because the sun, you know, is a good way to recharge your energy. Just go. Do some positive affirmations for yourself, okay? Because you really do have this pentacle. And with this group, I'm just sensing that the pentacle is you, okay? So this is more of a journey where you're going to be working towards self-discovery. You're going to journey yourself. And I think some of you, you're just figuring out and trying to discover, who am I? Because for so long, maybe you've been just trying to fit in, just trying to be part of the crowd so that you belong somewhere. But you didn't feel like you belong because you were meant to stand out. I mean, look here, you stand on your own. With your pentacle, you're a king of pentacles. Look at that. Okay. So this is the time where you need to start looking up to yourself, to start trusting yourself, okay, where you need to basically start building a stable foundation, okay. You need to be secure within yourself, you need to be whole within yourself, and break ties that no longer serve you, because I just generally see a lot of projections around. People are projecting the negative energies, people are manipulating you. The positive kind of karma, where you set intention through this meditative state. So you need to be in a meditative state where you observe more than you absorb. Don't absorb like a sponge. You need to observe. Just observe. And don't just react to situation, because you're going to breathe fire and destroy everything. And very important. So you really need to discern the energies around you, discern the people. We create illusions, our egos, they create illusions, and we start convincing ourselves all these worst case scenarios, all these negative thoughts about ourselves. We criticize ourselves, we say the worst about ourselves. Be the best version of yourself, okay? So you are not defined by what people have said you are, what people say. When people say you are not good enough, you are not defined by that. You are good enough. Maybe to have a pentacle, I have to go to other people and ask for a piece of something. No, you have it. If anything, for some of you, I'm actually seeing that people are stealing your light. People are stealing your energy. You have a manifesting. I'm hearing you have a manifesting energy. You are a manifester. You manifest easily, but you don't notice this because people are distracting you with their energies. So people are actually causing blockages. Easily. You are actually, I'm hearing you are a lucky person. Like luck is on your side. You are that person. Hence you are a king of pentacles. Luck is on your side. Some people don't like that. Judgment. You see people judge you. People want to make you feel shameful. This is 20. Maybe you're 20 years old. Okay, maybe your birthday is on the 20th of Aries season. Or maybe your life path number 2. Or something will be unfolding for you, an event of some kind on the second month, which is February. But it's very important for you. Discernment is your highlight, so that you are able to have the stability, the security for yourself. Okay, so remember when I said your calm state is your best state because you're able to discern easily. Look at this person. You see, you are journeying alone on this. This is where you go inner. When you have your meditative state, you go inner. It's like meditation is almost like having a prayer with yourself. It's prayers, conversations with yourself. Okay, let's see, what does judgment say? So discernment, it says you have made big changes. Some situations that once satisfied you will no longer feel comfortable. Your attraction to certain people will no longer be as strong. Something deeper compels your energy and attention. You will have to make decisions based on your new priorities. What is really important to you? What is really important to you now? Okay, as I was saying, you need to shift around, make very hectic decisions about the changes in your life, and decide what matters to me right now. Who matters to me right now? Okay, what is going to help me manifest? What is going to embrace my people that are going to embrace my nature instead of trying to bring me down? Okay, so you need to start surrounding yourself with the right people. Like I said, even if it's family, guys, if you need to let go of certain family members, or if you just need to be aware of certain family members, do it. Protect yourself from them. Oh wow, that is so crazy. I was talking about family. Sacred journey. It's something in your family. You're the chosen one in your family. So this season you're going through a transformation where you are unfolding the truth about who you are. This pentacle is you. You are finally understanding your power, who you are, where you need to go, what you need to do. Why are you chosen? You're starting to understand that. And some people are jealous. They were trying to keep you or blind you away from the truth. Okay, but the roots are coming out. Maybe you're finding out the truth about your family tree, where you come from, your roots. Okay, so like I said, those karmic cycles, you're breaking those karmic cycles. And this is number 22. So you could be, your birthday could be on the 22nd, the 22nd of Aries season, or you could be 22, or your life path could be number 4. or something could be unfolding for you on the 4th month, which is April. Or your life path could be number 4. Did I say that already? Okay, Kamatos. 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 Any confirmation? Kamatos. 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 Any messages? Okay. Can you see you're feeling down? Some of you might be feeling lonely, in a state of loneliness because of the lack of support, so these people just generally making you feel down. So some people might come across as people that you need, people that are supporting you, okay, that you can't live without, but you actually can. Because I know some people, they create dependency, and they create karmic ties, soul ties, they bind us to them, so that because of their fear of rejection, neglect, and loneliness, so they do that to us. They make us feel that the same way. Okay, and I feel like someone is drinking a lot when they're stressed. So it says down, don't stay there, get up. So you need to get up. Okay, so this is a season where you're going to get up. You're going to realize so much about yourself, and you're like, okay, whoa, I don't need to be here. I don't need these people. Okay, I don't need to put myself in this situation over and over again. I can do better. I can do more, because I am more. I was always more. People were literally using your energy to manifest. People were stealing your energy, your light, okay, to create a life for themselves. And you, the whole time, you thinking people are lucky. No, you are the light that sparks everything. Like you owe them your life, you can't live without them, you're dependent, you're stuck with them. It's okay to ask for help elsewhere. There are people who are willing to help you out there. You just need to understand. So your birthday could be in March. Um, yeah, or the third of something. The third in the Leo season. Um, sorry, the third in the Aries season. Some of you could have a baby, you could have a child, you could be a mother. Maybe you were in that abusive relationship, okay, and it's time to go. Maybe it's time to let go for the sake of protecting your child. Or you have left a toxic relationship because it wasn't helping you. So maybe you did ask for that help to release that relationship, and maybe you're feeling lonely for all of that, but it's actually worth it. Okay, it's going to pay off to something good. Okay, so all these changes that you're making, all these bold steps you're taking, they are going to bring you so much beautiful changes, because now you are sparking your own light, you're shining your light, and you're realizing I was literally the whole time. It says, dare to dream. Even the largest tree started as a small seed. The universe is conspiring in your favor, so ask for what you want and take steps towards it. See, ask for help from all the right people. Do your prayers. Okay, ask for divine protection as you let go of these people, because so they get angry, they get very comic, very comic, and they get angry, they speak bad about you, um, slander you, slander your name, make lies, rumors, okay, so that they can make you feel like you have no one, because they want people to hate you. It could even be that maybe like making family members hate you, turn on you, so that you feel like you have no family. Some of you, it could just be friends. I'm serious. Look at that. Jealousy. Jealousy. Number 7. We could be seeing 7 7. Something could be unfolding in this July, the 7th month, which is July. The truth could be unfolding. You could be seeing people's true colors from now on. This month could be showing you flames. Okay? This month could be showing you the truth. Yo, you don't even have numbers. The way it's so hectic, it's literally like it's family jealousy, like it's heavy jealousy. So you might be really dealing with some family wars right now, where you come from a toxic family. Because remember, not everyone wants to break the cycle. Not everyone wants you to break the cycle. Not everybody wishes good for you. Okay, some people really wish ill for us because they are ill. They don't have good things in their life, so they want us to. They didn't want you to see your light. Some of you could be gifted, and some people were trying to steal, like spiritually steal your gifts. Maybe it could be that sister, that family member, that aunt, that mother figure. It could have been even your mother, your grandmother. You can't live without me. I feed you. I do this for you. Okay, don't allow those people. Seriously, you could literally have a gift. You could have a calling, but this family member or whoever it is may be jealous of that. They may not even show it, but they are. So if your intuition tells you that this person doesn't really wish good for me, they could even be keeping like family secrets from you that you need to know, like very important information that you need to know, and they just don't tell you. Just know that they have motives behind that, they have intentions behind that. There's a reason they're not telling you. They don't want you to know information because they're afraid that you're going to be better than them, you're going to do better, and you're not going to need them, because remember, they have a vampire energy. They're miserable and have fear of rejection and loneliness. Okay, and they don't want to feel like you won't need them, because then it means then if you don't need them, then they have no one. You can turn on them or leave them. There are people who literally create scenarios in their heads from their insecurities, and then because they have fears, then they project those fears, and then they start thinking, what if they do this to me, and then instead they do it before you. So what if they betray me, and then they literally betray you before you betray them. So like it says, psychic, telepath, prophet, sangoma, sanusi, gobela, shaman, nyanga, healer, reiki healer, maybe. other. So you could be literally anything, but you are gifted. You are the light. Maybe you're meant to break curses. You were chosen maybe by your family. You could even be chosen by both sides of your family. You can have gifts from both sides of your family, your father and your mother's side, and they're jealous of that. I'm telling you, your faith connection to the divine. So you need to start having a strong faith. Start building that connection with the divine. Don't underestimate the power of that, because you have a gift. You were given this gift. You were given this gift by the divine. Care of you, that's watching over you, that's seeing these things happen. Or you could just have a grandparent who's doing all this jealous. Or maybe you don't really have support from this grandparents and they mistreating you. That is so crazy. Look what. And this is the Aries reading. But also maybe these are people you need to be careful of. Maybe a Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn in your life. Could even be another Aries, in fact. Karmic, narcissist, psychopath, sociopath. The jealousy, it comes from these karmics, narcissists, sociopath, psychopath. So this person or people are projecting. They want you to come across as a karmic. They want you to be a narcissist. They want people to label you as whatever they are. Okay, and this person is probably very good at hiding their real intentions. They come across as love and light. Oh, you're my favorite person. I love you. I take care of you. I do everything for you. But the whole time they're actually just jealous and hateful, and they always ask God, why her? Why her? Why not me? Why not me? Huh? Calling, see? This is definitely an affirmation for someone. Uktwasa. You have a calling. You have a powerful calling. And you have a jealous family member. It's so strong for me with the family member. Yes, you do have friends, okay, but trust me, the most important people, you need to know your enemies within your home, because it starts at home. Those gaps are created when the home doesn't have stability, when the home doesn't have a foundation, security, okay. And that's why this was highlighted with your stability, okay. It was highlighted with your foundation, okay, because then it starts at home. It says comfortable in your own skin, love your body. So they hate that you love. They hate it when you love yourself, when you feel comfortable in your own body, when you look good, when you feel good. Maybe they compare like the smallest things, or they try to make you feel insecure about your body, and then they start comparing. Oh, your hair. Why does your hair look better than mine? Oh, your hair. I wish I had this. I wish I had this of yours. Why does this have? Oh, they start comparing and saying, ah, I have better hair than you, knowing very well that you have really good hair. It's just those little things that maybe you sideline sometimes. You're like, ah, that's who they are. Oh, they're just saying. But those are actually signs. They're showing you their insecurities, and they're showing you their projections. And just know this is how they feel about you. Root chakra. So they're trying to destabilize your root chakra. Maybe they also make you feel insecure about relationships that you try to build, like your sexuality. They try to make you feel insecure about your sexuality, or they just generally try to mess with your relationship. And your root chakra, guys, is for your stability. Like, that's the thing about this reading. I can't make this stuff up. Root chakra is for your stability. You can Google it. It's for your root chakra, your security. Okay, this is highlighting exactly that. Your foundation. So I want you to dare to dream. I want you to dare to know that you are powerful. These people just wanted to make you feel small. Some people will even make you feel like you and me are the same, you and me are the same, you and me go through the same struggles, and then they'll make it look like feeling like someone who's a victim and struggling all the time is a reward. And it's not. You have to be confident. You have to believe in yourself. You have to know that even though I struggle, I can come out of the situation victoriously. I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to come out on the other side a complete person, whole. Okay? So this is definitely about discernment. So don't blindly build relationships. Don't sideline important things that you need to focus on. Pay attention. You need to start paying attention and make the necessary moves. Some of you, if you need to move out of your family's house, move out. If you need to pass so that you can get a bursary, or you need to get a scholarship so that you can be taken and go to, live in rest or something, whatever it is. Wrong with this person, something is odd, or there's some doing something behind your back. It's true. Enjoy being outdoors. See what I was saying? You need to take those moments to embrace the sun gaze, recharge your energy. Okay? Everyone has feelings. Your feelings matter. This person might be sidelining the way you feel, or is making you feel like your feelings don't matter. Okay? Because they don't give you emotional support. They don't. So crazy that it's master number, and I was talking about you being a master manifester. Life path number, master number 33, which adds to a 6, so life path 6 as well. Brown. This could be even the color of your hair, like some of you I'm seeing like dreadlocks. You could literally have like dreads on your hair, or brown braids. Life path number 2, so definitely the 2s are coming out again. Could be seeing 222. Okay. And L. Okay, your name or your surname could be starting with L. One last one. Could be the beads, etc. Transparent. So you could be dreaming of yourself wearing like beads. So definitely you have a calling. It's not deniable. Transparent. So your beads could be, says they could be your, so these could be beads that you see in your dream that you need to wear. And maybe these are like beads that you dream about, but then you have like your sister or your cousin or your aunt or this friend knowing very well that they don't have a calling, they are not the chosen one, but they wear them. Just know that they're trying to embody your energy. They could even be doing like magic behind your back. I swear. They could literally be trying to steal your gift, but you don't even notice, and you're wondering, why don't they tell me stuff? Why don't, when I ask questions, why don't they ever help me? Why don't they ever do this and this? And the whole time, the things that you dream about, she does them. she's wearing those beads, she has the hair color, she has whatever it is, like you feel like she's embodying you, she's embodying your gift, and you're thinking maybe we both gifted. No, you're the gifted one. She's stealing from you. She's stealing energetically, spiritually. She's stealing from you. Okay, that reading was hectic. It was very specific for someone. Very. That's why sometimes I say some readings are not for everyone. But energetically, I feel like people are going. A lot of people are going through this. Okay, it doesn't even have to be a she, guys. It can be a he. It can literally be a he. Like, but then the energy that was coming out was female, the queen. So it could even be like you're a guy, and it's a woman doing this, because we know that women are most likely to be hectic witches. I'm not saying men aren't witches, but we know that women are most likely to be hectic witches, to dabble in witchcraft. Okay, so this is someone who could be like the star signs that were coming out. For example, let me show you. This could be like maybe this person is like misleading you. For example, maybe you weren't aware, but they could have been maybe taking you to like a practitioner, like a sangoma or someone, to see someone, right? And they were pretending like they were helping you, and the whole time they were actually taking you to this practitioner so that they can embody and steal your energy, like take so they take your shadow and they wear it like it's theirs, right? And then that's why the whole time you think it's their gift, maybe it's them, and it's not. So this is talking about Aries, right? And then it says Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. So maybe whatever practitioner or this person, then this reading is definitely about you. Okay, so this part that I'm mentioning is very specific. About them. I mean, you can't do anything to help them. You can't help someone who doesn't want to help themselves, no matter how much you love them. You can't love someone out of a wicked heart. If someone has a wicked heart, they have to choose to change that. Creating your own stability, your own security. Change your own life so that you can have a better life, so that you can journey to this calling. You have a beautiful calling. There's so much awaiting you. You are the pentacle. You are to put your life in a better space. But you got this. You just need to have the liver. You must have the isbindi. Okay, you must be brave. You must have the courage to take those heavy steps, because I know it's heavy steps. It's not easy, especially when it comes to family. It's not easy. Okay, because you find that some people even warn you about these people, but you're like, what? My sister, my mom, my grand, my aunt, my cousin, my friend, what? Never. My partner, never. Not them. They could never do that to me. They would never use witchcraft against me. They would never steal from me. They would never, and they would. People would maybe were trying to warn you. People were trying to tell you, and they just ended up moving away from the situation. And now you're seeing it for yourself. Okay, you're starting to see the signs, and you need to pay attention to those signs. Those red flags are very important. Okay. Protect your energy, protect yourself. Okay, but you got this. Okay, you definitely got this. I believe in you. You just need to be brave, and don't be afraid to be lonely. It doesn't last forever. Don't be afraid. You once you remove yourself from this toxic space, these toxic people, this toxic crowd, okay, once you detach yourself from these people that are binding you, then you're going to realize there's actually more in the world, and there's people who actually care, the people who are willing to be genuinely with good intentions. And you're going to start finding your soul tribe, your ancestors, your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher power, literally going to bring you in the right circle, form all the right people, and create those connections for you. Okay, so you just need to realize these other people, because these other people are the ones that are trying to repel you from all the right people, because they're jealous that if you start bonding with all these people that have good intentions, then you're going to realize what a terrible person, what a monster they are, or just generally what a wicked person they are, and you're going to start moving away from them, and they're gonna have no one, because remember, everything is based on deceit, lies. Okay, they're pathological liars. Okay, they're malicious, they do things behind people's back. Okay, they do everything based on betrayal because of their fears, their insecurities. Okay, all those projections. So you need to understand that it is not your responsibility to make that person feel good, to make that person feel better. Okay, to make that person feel less lonely. It's not your responsibility to change them. Okay, you need to live your life, because you're going to turn around one day and realize, oh no, I did too much, and I spent the rest of my life doing A, B, and C, being controlled by this person, and you're going to resent them, and it's not going to end well anyway. So it's better move away while you still love them. I always think it's the best thing. Move away while you still love them. Love them from a distance. At least you will still love them. Instead, now where we stay and until we hate each other. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is definitely highlighted for specific people, but this might really be, even in general as a collective, this might generally be the energy you're feeling right now, with like family quarrels, family situations, and it's just complicated, and you're trying to find. Okay, Eight of Swords. Uh, Eight of Swords. Five of Swords. Okay, so you might be generally seeing a lot of fives, like 555. Okay, um, of 14. Your birthday might be on the 14th of the Leo season, or the 5th of the Leo season. Something might be unfolding for you in the 5th month, which is May. Your life path number could be number 5. Okay, so let's see the code words, the codes. Okay, and then let's see the comments. I forget to read the comments sometimes because I'm so deep in the reading. I'm like deep within the reading. You know what I'm saying? Okay, greetings, Nazarene. She says greetings. February. On Nazarene, you can actually go to the what is February? February is like Aquarius, Pisces. Okay, you can definitely look for your reading on the page because I'm doing each reading for like each star sign, and you'll definitely find your reading. Don't worry, Nazreen. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I was looking for the quotes. The quotes. Okay, so we have Five of Swords and Eight of Swords. Okay, so Five of Swords is talking about challenges. Overall is challenges. And then it says Five of Swords is about defeat. Okay, Five of Swords is this one. Defeat, okay? And then Eight of Swords is about change. Overall is about change. And then Eight of Swords is about isolation. So challenges, defeat, isolation, and change. Someone probably does that a lot because my ear started itching and I had the urge to do that. So maybe someone does that. Okay. But okay. So with this reading already, before we even read all of that, okay. What I was feeling is that you've gone through like so many different challenges that you had to literally break yourself free. Like you were in these chains, like this image here. You were blinded, you were in chains, you were held down. Okay, you were like heavy, weighing heavy with so many burdens. Okay. um and eventually you had to break free. So like in what 2020 has in store for you is breaking free. I'm seeing a whole lot of freedom for you. Okay, hence the changes that are coming are bringing freedom. So you're breaking free from all the challenges, anything that put you in a position where you were feeling blinded, you were feeling like you were weighed down. Okay, it's literally like 5 5. It's like my time was 5:55:55. So you might definitely be seeing 555. 555 is like a number of changes. So there are definitely changes you're going to be required to make, like hectic changes that you're going to be required to make. Okay, you might be a male figure. Okay, there's a lot of masculine, or you just might have like a very masculine energy, because fire is definitely a very masculine trait. I think the one thing about fire signs they struggle with is their ego, And Leos are probably one of the star signs that are seen as like arrogant, egoistic, you know, all of that. So you are going to have to learn to free yourself from your own ego, because I'm seeing that these are chains that you had put upon yourself, or you had allowed people to put upon you, but this is where you have to experience freedom. For some reason, I wanted to say you have about like maybe twin boys. I don't know if someone is having children, but if you are having children, you actually might have like twin boys. Like this is like you. So if you're a man, maybe like a father expecting a child. So you could be having like twin boys, or you already have them. You could be like someone othandis tembu, like a polygamous relationship. Okay, and I'm hearing that you have to be very wise about the kind of women. If you're gonna have two wives, you have to be very wise with the women that you choose, because you don't need someone who's going to pin you down, someone who's going to break your home. You need someone who's going to uplift your home. But you definitely someone who's about like growing generational wealth, growing generational a legacy, and it's going to be successful. So you are going to be breaking free and breaking these challenges. So maybe those are the challenges, having to have a polygamous relationship in a system where people maybe really didn't for a very long time in your bloodline. Okay, so you are having to break free from those stereotypes, that maybe you can never handle that. Okay, but also just breaking free from your ego. If you do have an arrogant energy, then you're going to be breaking free from that, because you do need to humble yourself sometimes, so that you can also receive divine guidance on how to go about handling this polygamous relationship if you do have one. Because I know that some people, like, depending on your tradition, okay, this could be something that your ancestors used to do. Some ancestors used to have polygamous relationships, and you're just simply following after them. Those desires to have one is because your great grandfather or something had one. Okay? But you're going to definitely have like a lot of children. Even if it's with one woman, you're definitely gonna have like a lot of children. You could have literally like 5 to 8. You could have 5 to 8 children, actually. Some of you could want like 14. For some reason, I was on the emotional and mental capacity, your spiritual ability to take care of these people, because it's people. You're going to be taking care of a full house of people. Learn to provide a safe home and a safe space. Okay, you need to free yourself from these chains, so that you are able, so your ego, these chains are your ego. Swords, like pass through these swords, but your eyes are closed. Okay, so maybe there's some things that you're still not aware of, that you need to take off the blindfold and just see the truth about the situation. Okay, also be realistic. Don't want to have so many kids and still you not financially equipped. It's unrealistic. So don't put yourself in unnecessary situations that are going to put pressure on you. Okay, don't demand things that you are not in a position to handle right now. do everything step by step. The grandmother's moon. So you might be like, one of your wives might be like a Pisces. It says 18, so birthday could be on the 18th of the Leo season. You could be seeing 18. 18 added together is a 9, so you could be seeing like 999. Or something could be unfolding for you on the 9th of the month, which is September. You could be even meeting one of your women. See, grandmothers, you could literally be marrying a lot of women if you're a man. Okay, these are people that are going to be led to you. They will be guided to you. Okay. But if you're a woman, you could just be guided to a polygamous relationship. Maybe you do want to be in a polygamous relationship. Some women actually want the other way around, where they have like more than one man. I'm not sure how realistic that one is though for like women. But if you can handle it, maybe you can have that relationship. I'm also hearing that some of you want an open relationship, like not like open, but like open where you have rules. Because like a polygamous relationship, like open but with rules. We're all in the same house. You know what I mean? In a ways, like we're legally doing this. So someone might be in an open relationship or seeking to have an open relationship, and maybe they're okay with it, and if it works for you, do it, but also you need to be careful. Like I said, don't do too much. Okay, you can't expect people to be just understanding of your wishes. Some people just don't want to have a polygamous relationship or an open relationship, and you need to respect that. If they are not for you, let them go. But definitely you're going to find but if this is someone that was chosen for you and you feel like they balance you out, then go ahead. Okay, but these are things that your ancestors are probably showing you and guiding you through. You're being shown in visions, in your dreams. You're being shown the success and how to go about it. You're being guided through it. King, see? Masculine energy is coming out again. Definitely someone with like a very, very strong masculine. You're a provider. You're a protector. You know, you are someone who basically is there to build something that's going to last a lifetime. So this is really talking about like your pile is really okay. Number one, something could be unfolding in January, first of Leo season. 111. Okay, but this is life path number could be 301. Okay, so this is definitely someone that is destined to have a big family. Like I said, you could even have 3 kids. Okay, you can have 3 kids, 5 kids, 8 kids. just depends on what how big you want to build your family, but this could be you. So you have to defeat your ego so that you have the emotional, mental ability to provide space for this big family that you desire. Okay, so that you can provide them what they need, more than just a roof, more than money. You need to have a home that is spiritually solid. You need a home that is spiritually, you see. So if you're a man and you marry a woman, you need a woman who's not going to bind you and trap you and, you know, shake your foundation. You need a woman who's going to create a home with you. Dependency is not cured, but it is captured. So see, this is coming out again. The chains. You need to free yourself from your ego. Because some people literally use that against you. People know that you get triggered easily by your ego. They're going to use your ego against you. Okay. So, but yes, be careful of the woman that you choose, or even as a woman, you just need to also be if you want to marry into a polygamous relationship, you also have to be very wise with the kind of men you choose and the kind of polygamous relationship you get into, or just generally if you want it the other way around with having more men and you're the woman, you just need to be also very like, I'm hearing that you need to don't rush into the decision. You need to make very clear decisions about this. 5, you see, 5, 5, 5. 5. Say no to drugs. So anything that doesn't feel right, that doesn't feel like it is for you, then let it go. Leave it alone. Don't force the situation. If the shoe doesn't fit, it's not yours, okay? Like I said, whatever person, this love life, it could even just be, remember, you don't even have to be in a polygamous relationship or any polyandry. You could just be someone who's going to have a lifetime partner, and you just have to be very wise with who you share this life with. Okay, you have to be very wise with who you choose to grow this family with, because you're going to have a lot of children. You're going to have this home that you're building. It needs someone who's going to be solid with you. Someone who's going to be strong as you, someone who's going to respect you. Okay, don't just because you want to see yourself because you want children as soon as possible, you're like, I'm getting old too quickly, I need to hurry up, I need to do this. You don't have to rush anything, okay? Shake it up, jump up and down, clap your hands, or play some music and dance. Loosen up the debris in your auric field and feel lighter and brighter. Some of you could be dancers, or you could love dancing. This could be like a routine that calms you down, that puts you in a very like vibrant space, that makes you feel bright, okay, that just starts your day. So continue to do that. I'm just hearing, continue to do that. If you have a creative form of just putting yourself in a good space, do that, okay? But some of you might be really dancers. So it says purification water, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. So you definitely could be finding a water sign. You could be dating like a water Cancer, like your soulmate. Whoever you're destined for could be like a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. As much as you're a Leo sign, you're a fire sign. Because some people find balance in the same star sign. Some people just, when I said that, it was like 0, 1, 11, 0, 1, okay? Well, the time. But some people find balance, remember, in the opposite star sign. Some people find balance in having the same star sign. In your case, you clearly are destined to be with the water sign. So if you're in a polygamous relationship, one of your women, or maybe your first woman, will be a water sign. If you're just going to have a one-person relationship, your relationship person is going to be a water sign. So you're most likely to actually find someone who is a water sign. This is someone who's going to purify you. Water cleanses, okay? I'm also hearing that you might have to go and cleanse with water. Do like water cleanses. Okay, go to the river. Go to the, it depends on your clan name and what you're called to do. I'm not advising everyone to do the same thing, because everything depends on your family and what your bloodline requires also, remember. So you might, or later on in life, you and this person might be required to do cleansings together, to go and cleanse in rivers or whatever. You actually might be with someone who has a calling. You might be with someone who's gifted, or someone who respects cultural rituals. So you might be with someone who actually is cultural, okay, who literally receives messages from the other side. Hence, they're going to give you this person, they're going to give you someone who's gifted enough to actually see on the other side, who's going to be able to take care of your home and give you all these children, or you give them all these children, and you just build a beautiful, beautiful home. So here it's number 32. So you could be 32, okay? Could be 32, or the number adds to a 5. So wow, 555. So definitely huge changes, and this person is coming with those changes. So something life-changing is about to happen for you, like something huge and life-changing. You're literally breaking free. You're no longer captured, you're breaking free, and you just have to find the right person. I mean, you just have to discern and be careful, and just wait, be patient for the right person. Okay, it says emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. So you're reviving your spirit, your mind, your body, your soul. Okay, emotional cleansings, like I said, okay, you are like, what you have to free yourself, the freedom. You're finding freedom from your ego, your fears, from making reactive decisions, from repeating the same thing over and over, the same mistakes over and over again. So you're definitely going to go through a lot of cleansing, just like phases and stages where you are going to feel cleansed. Even this person's energy is going to be a cleansing energy to you. You know, you're going to feel alive around this person. Like, shake it up. You're going to feel like someone who is alive. Okay, so this partner that you'll be given is someone that is definitely destined. This is going to be a soulmate for you. So this pile is definitely like a hectic love reading, hey? So yeah, somebody very specific is going to be with the water sign. That is not negotiable for you. But yeah, definitely those cleansing. So if you ever feel like you need to go to a body of water to like cleanse your body, so that you feel fresh, you feel alive, you feel rejuvenated, revived, do so. Obviously, if you need guidance on how to do it, if you need someone to be there to watch over you, because you know you can't just do these things, okay, then ask for that help, that assistance, someone to go with you, or just generally this person. If you have a relationship already, you guys can decide and make decisions on that. Are we going to take the step? Okay, because sometimes you do need to have cleansings so that you can cleanse your energy from those old cycles, those old karmic cycles, those old soul ties, okay, so that you can start afresh with your lover. Okay, you guys might be required to do that so that your relationship has more stability and becomes undefeatable. And the isolation, the words were talking about how maybe how long you've been isolated, how long you've been alone. Maybe you've been single for a very long time, you haven't been in a relationship, and you finally find this person and you feel alive, you feel like dancing, you feel joyous, okay? You don't feel captured anymore. Okay, you don't feel captured anymore because you do have someone out there and you know they're destined for you. And system down nguni abalozi isthunywa amatongo angels. There you go. This person was chosen by one of these. You know who you are. But this person was chosen for you by your ancestors, whether it's Ngunim Dao, Istunya, Amatongo, in whatever you believe in. This person was literally chosen. This is an ancestral relationship. Like I said, even if you're doing a polygamous relationship, this is what you were destined to do because your ancestors were like, yeah, we used to do that. This is who we are. This is what we're gonna do. Colleagues, maybe you guys were colleagues before, used to work together. Grounded, see, you need to ground yourself. Okay, you need to ground yourself. Find a way to ground yourself. Cleansing consults, like, come on guys, I can't make this stuff up. Cleansing. So if you feel like you need guidance and you need to consult, like have a proper consultation, whether you come and you do a reading with me or you just directly go to someone else, you are more than welcome. Please do that. Asking for help is not a weakness. Go and consult about it. Reach out to someone about it and ask questions on how to go about it, how to handle it. Don't let your pride and your ego hold you back from doing the right thing from yourself. Okay? Because then even with this person, your pride and your ego is what's going to keep you captured and blinded. You're not going to be able to see the situation for what it is, because now you are putting your ego in the front, and your pride is literally driving you, and you're not going to be able to see that this is your soulmate, this is the person chosen for you, this is where your future lies. It says air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So some of you could be you could be marrying, or your soulmate could be an air sign, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, could be your other wife if you are having a polygamous relationship. And this one, I kept seeing this when I was shuffling, but it wasn't coming out until now, and it's just like, hey, a royal. So this person could be a royal bloodline, or you could have a royal bloodline. That's why they want you to have so many children. So you could be a mother of a lot of children. Even if you lost babies, you are still a mother of many children, and you're still gonna have, I'm hearing you're still gonna have more babies. It's just you have to go through these cleansings, these processes that are required, procedures, because I'm hearing you're a very traditional person for some of you, or you're required to be traditional to change like your path. Maybe that path that you were on was capturing you, it wasn't working in your favor, and you're called to cleanse yourself and rejuvenate and start over, so that you're able to actually journey to your calling, to where you are called to be. And then it says fixed sign, Leo, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So this is definitely a confirmation for Leos. You could be hearing like a ringing in your ear, because I'm hearing a ringing sound. You could be hearing like a ringing sound a lot. Those are your guides trying to reach out, having messages for you. So like I said, your soulmate could have these star signs. Definitely the Scorpio is coming out, so they could be a Scorpio. The water sign could be a Scorpio. You could, your lover could be another Leo, maybe another Leo if it's the same star sign. Okay, or an air sign. Okay, and then let's do the last confirmations. You could be an you could be marrying another woman who's also who's an Aries if you're in a polygamous relationship. Letter M, So your name could be like, or your surname could start with an M, R, okay, name or surname could be R. Life path 8, okay. Scorpio, for some of you this water sign is definitely a Scorpio, okay. Blue, this could be the color of your beads, okay. These could be the color of your beads, since you do have a calling, or this particular person could have like blue beads. This person that you're being called to be with could have like blue beads. Orange, this could be a color you see a lot, your favorite color, or just generally as a sign. Life path master number 11. So as I was seeing 111s, remember I was seeing a whole lot of 111s. This is it, the 1111. Some of you could be 11. So when you add the 1, to make sure that you marry the right person, because you're guided and led and shown the signs of where to go, where not to go, okay. Don't rush the process of marriage, don't rush the process of a relationship and just jump, because you're gonna end up doing it with the wrong person and delaying this connection with your soulmate, the chosen one for you. Okay, sometimes there are people that are destined for us in this lifetime, and we need to respect that. Okay, thank you so much, Leo. Okay, thank you so much, Leo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Okay, and now we're going to go to the last star sign, which is Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Okay, so this one is Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and Wheel of Fortune is, it says tens and ones, so you could be seeing 111 or tens or number 19. Your birthday could be on the 19th of Sagittarius season, or the 10th or the 1st of the Sagittarius season. Something could be unfolding for you in January or October. Okay, could be your life path number 1. Okay, and 10 of Pentacles. Wow, 10 of Pentacles, 10s and 1s, 19, 10 and 1. Wow, this, for this pile, like Sagittarius, you are so specific about it, okay? You definitely so specific about it, which is literally the same thing I just said about the numbers, so I don't even have to repeat it. It's like, wait, can you see that? 19, 10s and 1s, same thing in both cards. So like So this is definitely for Sagittarius. This is like where you get to have like the happily ever after, or the best ending in like a book or a movie or a story. Okay, you get to be the guy that has like the best story to tell at the end of all of it. Okay, definitely you are at the end, and the wheel is turning in your favor. You're going to have so much fortune because the universe is turning in your favor. So much is happening for you. And I'm hearing like mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And you are, okay? You're the chosen, you're the special one, you're the one who basically gets to have this better life, this good life. I'm hearing some people struggle to figure you out. Like some people really struggle to figure you out, or figure out where do they stand with you. Wait, I'm trying to calculate time for you guys. Okay. Some people struggle to figure you out. Some people struggle, like there are people who are trying to figure out your next move. Or what are they gonna do next? How are they gonna do that, this, and that next? Okay. Some people are just trying to figure you out, trying to figure out how you do what you do, why you do what you do, where do you get the resources, the privilege of doing what you do. Like just people are in your nose in your business. I'm hearing that. Like there's people just in your nose in your business. It's like a mirror. Everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see. Why are you favored? Why are you chosen? Why is everything happening for you? Okay, even though they don't know the behind the scenes, they don't know that you had to sweat, struggle, bleed for for how far you've come, for the things that you have. Okay. But also nobody can reach this these blessings that you're getting in favor of the universe, the wheel of fortune. Okay, your things are highly, highly protected. Okay, this is like a destiny highly designed just for you. It's designed for you. Okay, you definitely get the happily ever after. I mean, look at this happy family. You definitely get to have like a happy family. You get the job or the business that you want, or you get to live the career, live your dreams. You get the opportunities that you desire. You get to travel the world if there's always what you wanted to do. Like you get to get what you always wanted. Your wishes are being granted. Your desires are being granted. Everything is being given to you on a silver platter, and people are like, what? Why them? Why are they chosen? How are they chosen? We want to know what's so special about them. Okay, I want to share the codes with you guys, but now somehow I removed this. Okay, let me just open it again so that we can see the highlighted words for you for this season. Okay, so the highlighted words. Okay, so the highlighted words is Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Pentacles. So let's start with Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, 10. So 10 overall is a number of completion. Like I said, you are at the finish line. You've completed a stage in your life, a certain phase. And 10 of Pentacles is it culmination? Culminations. Is it culmination or culmination? What does that even mean? Guys, I don't know all the English words. Let's see. I'm researching this for you in advance. So culmination means the highest or climatic point of something, especially as attained after a long time. You see, like I was saying, that people don't know what it took for you to get there. People are just seeing the results and they're like, wow, what, I also want that. Okay, but it took you a long time to get to where you are. It took sweat, it took energy, to attain this high point in your life. Okay. Okay. So definitely you've reached the stage of completion. You've completed something specific in your life, whether it's spiritual, emotional, physical, or mental. Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is about karma, turning a page. Okay, it says, I ride the waves of life. So this is where you are going to flow. You are starting to reap good karma. Maybe for a long time it felt like, oh my god, am I reaping bad karma? Am I always going to be experiencing bad karma? And the universe is like, no. This is where you start, seeing the fruits of your labor. Okay, Jupiter is the planet associated with it. Fire, okay, is the element, and solar plexus. Okay, so that's definitely the highlight for you, Sagittarius. But definitely you are going to have this big happy ending. Okay, I think I'm just here to confirm to you that there's nothing to worry about. You're going to receive more than you actually thought you would receive. Like, maybe you might be trying to get in a record label, but you actually get more than what you thought. Maybe you were trying to start a business, but you get more than what you thought. Or maybe you wanted this family, you get even a better partner than what you thought. Like, everything is about to just be better than what you thought. Seven of Stones. Okay, so I'm also seeing this as Indumba. This is like your sacred space of prayer where you get to speak to your guides, your ancestors, or just generally where you get to have your creative space. Um, so maybe you could be someone who believes in traditional things, and this is where you do offerings. I'm hearing if you do believe in giving offerings to your guides, those who watch over you, that show you the way, do it. Okay, you need to give those offerings because those offerings are going to multiply the blessings, and they're going to also move the process a bit faster. Okay, they're going to move the process a bit faster. So it says Seven of Stones. So those offerings you're going to give are going to multiply your blessings. So it says reap a bountiful harvest. Yeah, you see, this season you are, I'm so happy for you. You're about to reap a whole lot of like abundance, harvest. I don't even have specifics for you because it's like everything, like every area of your life could literally be unfolding. Obviously, it's going to be like one by one. You're going to see results one by one, okay? But all these things are going to be coming together for you. It's amazing. For as long as you do. Oops, I'm not close. I'm not close. my god. Okay. So Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius. Okay. So it says here Gaia. Fruitful, that are turning in your favor. So your spirituality, your spiritual understanding, your knowledge, and your wisdom, Gaia. And you see, like I said, this is destined. This is like Wheel of Fortune. It's like the universe. The wheel is turning in your favor. It's being taken off by Gaia, by the higher power, Mother Nature. Number 5. So your life path could be number 5. Your birthday could be like on the 5th of Sagittarius season. Okay, you could be life path number could be 7, but also just you could be unfolding something in the month of May. Life path number 5. Okay. Um, okay, so this card also fell when they fell together actually with Gaia, and it says the surge. 6. Okay, so 6 is June, so something could be unfolding for you like in the month of June. Okay, you could be expecting like results of something in the month of June, or maybe it even unfolded in June, the June that just passed. You could have seen like results, or some fruition had already started showing up. Okay, it says the search. So what you're searching for, what you've been searching for, you're literally receiving it. Okay, what you seek is seeking you, and you're receiving, you're starting to see the results of it. Feeling lost, confused, lonely. Okay, so the cycle of loneliness is also ending. You're no longer feeling lost, you're no longer feeling lonely. Okay, you're no longer feeling sad all the time or confused, because now you're starting to have wisdom, you're having knowledge, and you're having spiritual understanding, because you're understanding that also you are being guided, you're being shown the way. Okay, and you need to start listening to that guidance for you to actually fully prosper into that journey. And like I said, even the offerings, be grateful whenever you receive this guidance and say thank you. Okay, so this relationship also you've been searching for, this marriage, you're going to get it. Because this job, some of you are job searching, you're going to get that job. You're definitely going to get that job. Could be getting a call actually very soon about a job. You're gonna find your queen, you're gonna find your other half, you're gonna find that relationship, that everlasting happy ending. Okay, that happy home. Okay, number 7 could be at the 7th of Sagittarius season, life path number 7, or you could just be expecting something in the month of July. I mean, come on, the king. See? I can't make this stuff up. There you go. There's your king, there's your queen, there's your happy home. Okay, so don't worry about it, don't stress about it. You're not going to die alone. Marcus. Marcus. It's your choice, RIP. I don't know, for some reason I'm hearing some of you maybe could have been suicidal. Or like just generally you're experiencing a dark place, you're in a dark space. Okay, but they're saying to come out of that space is your choice. If you see at the top there, it says reach for your life, reach for life. So this is you reaching out for life and realizing that I'm actually blessed, that I do have more to offer, because life has more to offer for me, to me as well. Okay, so you can choose to give up on your dreams, you can choose to give up on yourself, but that's not the best decision to make, because you can also choose to reach for life. You can also choose to keep going. It's really up to you at this point, but everything is being laid down for you. You are definitely having this happy ending. Life path number 4, something could be unfolding maybe in the 4th month, which is April. Okay, you could be life path number 4. Dependency is a family disease. Everyone suffers. So avoid also getting into toxic relationships. You don't need that anymore, because it's going to hold back your pentacles. It's going to hold back the wheel of fortune. Avoid putting yourself in toxic relationship, in a toxic situation, because if you end up being with a toxic person, you're going to build a toxic home. And right now your guides are actually trying to show you that you don't have to. Okay, because then being in a toxic relationship could literally lead to your death. And remember, death doesn't have to be physical, it can be inner. Like you feel dead on the inside, and hence you feel suicidal to a certain point, because you don't have a reason to live. You don't feel like you have one. Okay, so don't create relationships that are dependent, codependent. No codependent relationship. Codependent relationships don't work. Okay. So you could be having, as for someone I'm hearing, you could be having twins, like a boy and a girl. Okay. Now, of course, okay, let's do the last few messages. Thanatos, illusion, Thanatos, Thanatos. Thanatos, Thanatos. Okay, so it says here, highly intuitive. So you are highly intuitive. Okay. It says exotic. So you might be someone who comes across as very exotic, or your partner is going to be someone very exotic, someone you've never expected, you've never seen before. Maybe people describe you as exotic, or maybe you're going to experience you're going to go to an exotic country, visit there or something. It says Virgo, so your partner could be a Virgo. Your children maybe could be even that. It says Gemini. Maybe you could be meeting a Gemini. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fire signs. So there's quite a lot of options for this pile. So these signs could be in between the soulmates, the one that's chosen for you, and the toxic ones. Some of you could be like your toxic exes that you just shouldn't go to. copycat, copies everything you do. So those toxic relationships that you need to let go, it's a copycat energy. There's some people, like maybe you have that ex that is only in a relationship just to spite you, and then they copy like your style, your lifestyle, just so they can look like they're not miserable without you. I'm hearing that for someone, I don't know why. But also I'm also seeing like a copycat energy. So maybe like people could be trying to copy the way that you just do things because you're so abundant. So people are just wondering and questioning, why do you deserve it? But they not necessarily like showing it. They could be just copying you, your ideas, the way you go about things, the way you react. Some of you, it's even the way you talk. Some people could be literally, like some people are weird guys. Like you could have people copying the way you talk. Some, maybe if you have a certain lipstick, that girl goes and wears the lipstick. Some of you could be dealing with like like if you have a girlfriend right now, and obviously it's like a karmic relationship, and they have like a karmic ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend that is karmic as well, that is actually quite obsessive towards this person you're dating, and they keep interfering, and they keep creating chaos and havoc for you. So now you have that crazy ex effect happening in your relationship. I'm hearing that person is not for you. If you're dealing with like a certain situation, and maybe even that person that you're dating is not doing anything about it, then that situation is not for you. Sometimes you have to let go so that you can meet the right person. Earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So some of you could definitely be finding yourself with a Virgo. Yeah, definitely, because a Virgo came out. And let's see. Yeah, and Sagittarius, you're confirmed. Yes. Yeah, quite a lot of star sign for this one. So maybe because it's a lot of different people, there's a lot of options. Okay. So it says current partner or friends with benefits, someone you have sex with. So this is definitely someone who's going to find a life partner. This relationship part, maybe you've been also single for too long. Okay, illusions. So I'm hearing, don't believe the illusions. Don't convince yourself that you are not worthy. This is all happening for you behind the scenes. Life giver. And all these children. Okay, you're a life giver. You're going to give birth, or you're going to have someone who's going to give birth to this family that you desire. Okay, just like I said, you have a karmic family, because it could literally lead to your death. Okay, but you're definitely going to have this connection, this safe connection. Don't forget to do your offerings. Okay, to those who guide you, who lead you through this situation. Gaia is with you. I mean, Mother Earth, the divine, everything is, the will is in your favor. Okay, the will is in your favor. Okay, so here we have O. So your letter could be starting with an O, or your name, your surname or your name could be starting with an O. Pisces, could have a Pisces in your life. S, your name or surname could start with S. Virgo, hey, that Virgo is coming out strongly, so someone maybe definitely is dating a Virgo. I just obviously won't know if it's the one that's karmic. This is up to you, because you know your relationship, remember. I'm not even sure if this is like a N or a Z or a, but you will know. You will know if your name or your surname starts with an N or a Z. And this one is H, letter H. Okay. So I'm also hearing just be honest about your situation. Be honest with yourself as well. You need to be very realistic. Like I said, you need to be honest with yourself, and you need someone who's going to be honest with you. Don't keep a relationship with someone who constantly lies to you, okay? Because that leaves room for betrayals. Definitely leaves room for betrayals, and you really don't need betrayals right now, because you are like, it's like you are like standing in your power. This is like the season where you're standing in your power, and you're literally embracing your hard work. And you don't need someone who's going to underestimate that. You need someone who's going to respect that, who's going to see the worth of everything you've done. Love and value yourself, see. So love and value yourself so you can attract that person that loves and values you. No need to worry. So there's no need to worry. Everything is going to be happening for you. Make new friends. So don't be afraid to make new friends, to go out there. This is where you might actually find this new person. Probably, if you, like I said, if you're in a toxic situation, once you let go of this person and you put yourself out there, try new people, try new relationships, try out, like going out on dates. It says at the bottom, you are a wonderful person. So you're quite a wonderful person. Okay, let's see what other messages did I do. Not this one. Okay, I have to do this one. Okay, we're almost about to close. I'm out of this. I'm out of this. I'm out of this. Last message. I'm out of this. I'm out. Okay, so it says, what brings you joy? Pay attention to what brings you joy and fills your heart with love, and do more of that. See, do more what brings you joy. The things that make you happy are going to fill up your cup, because when you are in your best self, when you're in your happy state, you literally evolve into something that expands to greater things. You're always growing, you're always elevating, you're always multiplying, you're always fruitful, you're always abundant. Okay, so that's the energy you need to embody right now. What brings you joy? Okay, did I do everything? Yes. So I did everything, guys. Alright, thank you so much everyone for coming. Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you everyone who watched the readings. I really hope that somehow this was helpful and you definitely resonated in your own way. Okay, and have a beautiful, beautiful rest of 2022, everyone. Mwah. Okay. Alright, and now at like 1:54 I am going to be reading for Leo. So Leo, what I forgot for Leo, I'm going to put the timestamp for this one. Okay, so Leo, I realized that I forgot to actually read this card. Okay, the grandmothers. It says, it is time to seek knowledge from old wise women. Use the methods of nature, attuned mothers of earth for the venture at hand. Follow your body's natural tendencies. Okay, this was the card for the Leos, okay, that I was talking about. You could be possibly marrying like a Pisces or a water sign, the Scorpio. Someone who's destined for you could be this water sign. So it's speaking about that message as well. This could be meaning that particular message using the wisdom of wise old women. Okay, so this could also just be a partner that's going to bring about wisdom. Like I said, you might be with someone who's actually gifted, so this is someone who's going to be bringing wisdom from wise old woman, because uhamba nabogogo, she goes with the ancestors, the wise one. Okay, so just